Once upon a time, in a colorful town named Melodyville, there lived a little boy named Max. Max found reading difficult because words seemed to dance around on the page like jittery beetles. While everyone in his class seemed to be advancing in their reading skills, Max struggled with each book he opened. He worried about ever catching up to his classmates. In Melodyville was a charming little art studio owned by Mrs. Harmony, known for her bright, cheering paintings. Her art studio was a rainbow of colors, with walls covered in joyful artworks. Max loved visiting the studio because upon entering, all worries seemed to dissolve in the whirl of colors. One day, Mrs. Harmony noticed Max lingering around her studio, and she invited him in. "Would you like to paint today, Max?" she asked with a kind smile. Max nodded hesitantly, but his eyes sparkled with curiosity. He picked up a brush, dipped it in blue paint, and began painting a sky filled with fluffy clouds. As Max painted, Mrs. Harmony told him about how colors could express things that words sometimes couldn't. Max found comfort in mixing colors and creating pictures. Slowly and surely, painting became his way of telling stories without struggling with words. But Mrs. Harmony noticed something else. Max had an excellent sense of rhythm. So she introduced him to music. She gave him a tiny set of drums and started tapping out simple beats. Max followed, his eyes lighting up as he created music. "Music is like reading," Mrs. Harmony explained. "Each beat is like a word, and together they tell a story." Max found joy in music, tapping beats that told tales he couldn't quite put into words. Each drum beat became another adventure in a world where stories were felt, not just seen. With music and art, Max found that he could create stories that his heart understood. He discovered he could express himself beautifully, making friends who wanted to share in his colorful worlds and rhythmic journeys. Soon, Max was known throughout Melodyville for his lively art and captivating music. He learned that stories could be felt in the heart and seen in vibrant colors, and rhythm became just another language. Max's confidence soared, understanding that everyone told tales differently, and each method was unique and beautiful in its own way. His unique gift brightened Melodyville, and he knew he'd never stop painting melodies and tapping beats. Through art and music, Max conquered dyslexia with flying colors and rhythmic flair. And he realized that every challenge held the chance to discover new ways of telling one's story.